Hola, galeras. So, I've been working on a few things, as you can guess. But today we went to Baltimore. It was really cool, actually. Alec introduced me to a bunch of people who do piercings and tattooing and stuff like that. And I don't remember the names of any of these places. But it was super cool. Met a friend Inez, who's a piercer. She pierced looks really cool. Hopefully I can get a picture of it so I can show you. It was just kind of amazing, honestly. I'm trying to find a good spot to put this where it's not going to fall over. So far we have not found a good spot. I guess here is where we're going. Alright, so with that, it was just fun, man. I mean, it was nice. I forget that like the trains is something that like my mother and I used to do when I was younger. So it's always been kind of this thing that has had this mystical vibe to it. In the same regard, I remember when I first moved back up here to Maryland, I went with some people to Baltimore, and I didn't think anything about it because it's just a place. And so I treated it that way. And then later, much later, I was going with my father to look at apartments, and he said a friend of his owned a bunch of houses that were like row houses, and I could rent one. So we went to check it out. The door was so small, I had to turn sideways to get through it because of my shoulders. And there was like a door on the floor, and like we joked that it was the how you got to the basement because we couldn't find a door to the basement. And then we turned the knob, and it opened, and it was just steps going into a dark abyss. And so, boy, we ran. It was crazy. It was a lot though. It was one of those things where I like when I talked to Alec about it, Alec goes, yeah, that's got to be like an IKEA thing at that point where you build it while you're there. And I'm like, I guess. I don't know. Like it was just such a wild kind of thing that you forget sometimes how funny and silly all of it was. But Baltimore is like this really magical, beautiful place. I mean, there's definitely parts of it that are crazy, but I mean, there are parts of everywhere that are crazy. I recommend people just go to Baltimore. The people are so cool, and the place is very nice. And it's got a flavor and a culture to it. I recommend it highly. And take the train, man. The train's just this magical, incredible place when nothing. A lot of people were confused on how to get on and get off of the train. It wasn't us per se, but there were some people there, so it was kind of funny. But we had a good time, man. It was good, you know, just a good old time. Yep.
Get your bottle and spoon and come. Roll call. Soca junkie. Come let me go. Soca junkie. Ah, let me go down. Addicted to the party, now hope it never done. Addicted to the whining, all man for a woman. Addicted to the jumping, flag in me hand and raving. I'm a soca junkie, yeah. Rave a soca music playing, flag swaying, drink sharing. We partying for today. Good vibes flowing, enough love showing. The ladies glowing. Cano Monday, Carnival Monday, on Eastern Parkway. We day. Addicted to the party, now hope it never done. Addicted to the whining, all woman Panama.
Hello. This is my wife, Alec. Hello. Hello. Strange, unusual peoples. So yeah, you got your ear pierced today.
I got my conch pierced today.
Where's the conch?
It's like you think of like a seashell, that inner part of the shell after on the underside of it. So it's like right in there. I don't want to touch it.
No, I see.
And that one's today. This one on the lobe with the fist, it was almost 20 days ago.
Yeah.
It's approaching that. So been doing a lot of work on this poor ear.
Very so much, yes. But looks good though.
Yes, it was at Ceremony Piercing in Baltimore. Look them up. They're great. Inez did my piercing. They are wonderful. They're not going to be in Baltimore. They're a guest piercer. So if you really like this and think it's cool and also want to get pierced by somebody who has really cool energy in Baltimore, then you should hurry up and see if you can schedule an appointment. They're not giving me anything for this, I'm just saying. And if you don't, I think they said they're going to be in Florida next. So if you're in Florida, good for you. But the piercing place is cool too. I've not been pierced by their owner, but I've heard only good things. So you should go. I had a good time. It's the best time you can have while getting stabbed in the side of your head.
That's a fair statement. The ultimate endorsement.
There you go.